What's the most pretentious word you can think of? My uncle has a friend who refers to his children not by their names, but by the Ivy League schools they attended, using summer as a verb. Pretentious? Moi? This thread reminds me of the Kids in the Hall sketch where the dock worker is hauled into the boss's office due to complaints about his language. And it turns out the complaint is that he says, ascertain, too much. My wife used to work for a guy who loved to use the word minutiae every chance he got. He worked into every conversation at every opportunity. Only he pronounced it like minute. These all seem like perfectly cromulent answers to me. Edit. Highest voted comment ever, and I couldn't even spell cromulent correctly. 26-year virgin. https www.reddit.com/r/askreddit/comments/tealdorf/comment/i1ica3d/ UTM_source equals Reddit and UTM_medium equals web2x and context equals 3. And Caramel 5. https www.reddit.com/r/askreddit/comments/tealdorf/comment/i1eqmu/ UTM_source equals Reddit and UTM_medium equals web2x and context equals 3. Deserve the upvotes. You deserve my apologies. What made you nope out of a friendship? He stole something from me. Was caught red-handed. And then denied it. Couldn't trust him, so had to end our friendship. She started using me as an alibi when cheating on her husband. Didn't even ask me first. Not that I would have agreed to it. It was so audacious. And her husband was a super nice guy that I really enjoyed hanging out with. And she ruined that friendship too by using me as her alibi. I was the only one starting conversations, so I stopped talking and we never spoke again. This girl wanted to hang out and immediately invited me to a passion party, which I Googled and came to the misunderstanding that it was a party where people bring their sex toys to show everybody. It sounded super weird and I didn't know how I felt about bringing my fleshlight. I kind of just ghosted her. Later I realized passion parties are a MLM scheme. The bitch was trying to sell dildos and shit. Nobody brings used toys. I can only imagine what would have happened if I brought the fleshlight. My kidneys failed. They healed up. Then I got a funny-looking lab test a few months later. I told a friend, I think my kidneys are failing again. She sighed loudly and said, "And? What's that to me?" She'd just been complaining about her stupid, lazy coworkers for about half an hour. But she couldn't bother to listen to me. That was the last time I talked to her. My kidneys were okay. Though. A girl I was friends with threatened to call the company I work for and make up something I didn't do to get me fired because I refused to take a day off to spend time with her after a breakup. Although I offered to come over after work multiple days. I took a screenshot of her threat and told her I'd go straight to the police if she actually did that. Without stating your age, what was popular during your childhood? Mood rings. Slap bracelets and pogs. Those things on a rope with a ball on one end and a hole at the other end that you would put a foot through and make it spin around so you could jump over it with the other foot. Weird little contraptions, I can't remember what they were called. Kim Possible. Those rubber bands you wore as bracelets who were the shape of an animal. Tamagotchi. What is a useless talent you have? I can crow like a rooster. I even won a contest I crowed for my husband on our first date. I think that's what roped him in, with my cock-calling abilities. I can cross one eyeball. My mom taught me how to do it. Her college roommate taught her as a way to scare off guys who would hit on them at bars. Ahahaha. I can move each of my toes individually. Taught myself when I was a bored kid who didn't want a nap. I have a small gap in some back teeth that allows me to make a real strong suction with my tongue to the top of my mouth and make this loud hollow pop when I click it off that sounds really similar to a bone popping. I have the IT aura. When people have problems with technology and I show up to look at it, the problem goes away without me touching a thing. Update. Thank you for all the updates. I did not expect this post to become so popular. Update 2. WaffleGoat has informed me that there is a word for this phenomenon and it is called Vorführ effect or the demonstration effect. That is awesome and maybe one day I will be able to pronounce it. My internal clock is so good I can guess the time very accurately, like within 3 minutes on average. What is an adult problem nobody prepared you for? That getting behind schedule on chores can ruin your weekend. Working out what to cook, every single day, forever. The relentlessness of responsibility. Watching your parents age. How much you run on autopilot. Take care of your habits early and you won't lose so much time trying to change them. How do you meet people? Do you go up to a stranger? How do you go from coworkers to friends? What about something more than friends? I went through my whole childhood having no issues making friends. People who I still talk to often though I can only meet them a few times a year. Yet, I don't know what I did back then to make these friends. So I have no idea how to make new ones. I can talk. And I do talk to people. I just don't know if there's something special I'm supposed to do to establish a friendship. Or if it's normal for everything to feel like an eternal gray area like it does right now. Maybe I'm already friends with these people and I'm too stupid to realize. Without saying where you're from, what is your country mostly known for? Would you like a cup of tea? Maple syrup. World domination tour failed twice. The third attempt. Putting towels on every beach and next to every pool on this globe. Succeeded. I firmly believe if one of us ever travels to a foreign planet he'll put a towel on the surface to secure his spot. Tacos. Well, as much as I'd like to say, beer, or, luxury cars, or something. Unfortunately it's that one asshole with the toothbrush mustache. SMS messages, Angry Bird. What's something that people think is in the Bible but isn't? Most of people's idea of hell is actually from Dante's Inferno, which is basically extended universe Bible fanfiction. Bible only mentions wise men with 3 gifts. Also they give the gifts to Mary at home with infant Jesus. Not newborn. Ezekiel chapter 25 verse 17 The path of the righteous man. That money is the root of all evil. Actually it is the love of money that is. Forbidden apple. It was a fruit. There is no whale referenced in the Bible. Big fish. Yes. Whale. No. Also, the bowl of petunias only thought was, oh no. Not again. Subscribe, my brothers.